Y'all know what it is. This is the job. I got 5 less talk. As always, real talk. And to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe on. Support the channel. Support the boy. Above all, support the move, man. Who it is, man. I had to run this back real quick on. Um, and this um, and this one is gonna be fairly short due to the fact it's really about the life, and the surrounding, and the surroundings of Tammy Cowan. So let's get right into it, man. And these pictures, she thought she deleted them. So when the DA got hold of these pictures, they were supposed to throw out the whole case. The whole case was supposed to disappear due to the fact that you can't have sexual relations. That's one of the DEA policies. You can't have with an informant and an agent. Nah, they can't have that. And me personally, I don't call Tammy an informant. She started to get paid. So from 2009 to 2011, it is documented and confirmed that Tammy Cowan was snitching and on a trial run for the DEA for 2 years in order to become a snitch. Now, this is my thing. Your deal to be a snitch came in '09. That you would testify and go out into the world and accumulate information on, and information at that, about people in the underworld, the criminal world. So that started in 2009. I know for a fact they just didn't go to Tammy and be like, hey, you gonna snitch for us? So you can't tell me that Tammy Cowan just started snitching in '09. She had to, you know, be prepared for it, go through the little rigmarole. She had to, stand up to the test. They had to make sure she was worthy. So she became the DEA lapdog in 2009. So in order for this deal to be put down of her snitching in order to get me Big Meech out, they had to go tell Big Meech. They had to go tell Big Meech. They went and they told Big Meech, and Big Meech only thing was, don't have my name in none of the paperwork. And the feds told him, if you and her could get us Fidel Suarez, we'll take your name out of it. So from 2009 to 2014, 15, approximately 5, 6 years, she was working for the DEA. Um, we know she passed on Fidel Suarez's number and information to Cuffy, and Cuffy got in contact with him. That's how the shipment of cocaine was supposed to be overlooked by Tammy Cowan. Now, for those that don't know, Cuffy always played the back row. You hear him say, I helped Big Meech get his first million. Basically, he made the BMF boys. You know what I'm saying? He was their plug or whatever. Big Meech probably found another plug, a bigger plug. However it went. The feds asked Big Meech, to testify that he knows Fidel Suarez. And Big Meech testifies in court to the DEA that he knows Fidel Suarez. This is a known drug trafficker distributor from California. And like I said, once you are under investigation or once you are in jail and the police ask you and you known to be a cocaine dealer and the police ask you, do you know this man? And you know he sell drugs and you say, yeah, I know him, snitching. Dry snitching. You know he sell drugs. You know he's a criminal. So for you to say, oh yeah, man, I know him, that means, yeah, he sell drugs too. In so many words. He sell drugs too. In so many words. But Tammy Cowan, she made her bed. She gotta sleep in it. She gotta deal with that. But let's be reasonable here, y'all. Let's be reasonable here, y'all. How did she get the information? Where did she get the information? We know that she was in heavy conversations with Big Meech while he was locked up. She was putting money on his books. Now, this is a girl from the streets that sell insurance. This bitch don't know too much about nothing. She didn't have no case in order to become an informant. Big Meech is the one that put it in her brain like her name. If you do this for me, I'll be able to get out and I'll be with you. That's the lies that a pink tell his bottom bitch. Stay my bottom bitch, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell on me, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna ride off into the sunlight. Wrong. The pimp fagged up, the bitch fagged up. Somebody fagged up in the situation to where it didn't go right. Now, for 6 years or maybe more, Tammy Cowan was working for the DEA. Once she started to get paid in 2011 by the DEA, she no longer was an informant. She was an agent. She was an agent. If I wash dishes and LaBarca's hire me, that means I'm the dishwasher for LaBarca's. If I'm a painter and I'm painting LaBarca's, that means LaBarca hired me to paint for them. So there's no difference in, nigga, the DEA having her snitch and then putting them on her payroll. She works for them. No way in hell Big Meech did not know that this was happening. This your girl. And she's doing it for you to be released from prison. That's a whole lot to put on your shoulders. You must really love a nigga. But it's that time again. Drop a comment, hit that like button, hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job, always gonna like my own shit. You already know, but follow it though, man. You know what I'm saying? Every great leader was a great follower. So go ahead, follow and hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing, man. Support the kids, support the channel, and above all, support the move, man. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got five. Let's talk. Real talk, man. Get in them comments, though. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. You know, I appreciate the like, man. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. Get it right like Sprite, man. You know what I'm saying? But, let me know how y'all feel. What y'all think about it? Y'all think Tammy Cowan is a snitch? Do y'all think that, you know, she snitched because of Big Meech, or do y'all think that she just snitched on her own? And let it be told here that Big Meech and Tammy Cowan are no longer in cahoots. They're no longer friends. She is threatening to put out all the information of how Big Meech gave her information on to lock people up. She's willing to expose all the paperwork. and all she did was keep it fair. Um, if Big Meech did send thugs after, even if Big Meech did send thugs after, wrong move. Wrong move. She did everything that she was supposed to do, but you are so worried about your name being in paperwork. Big Meech's lawyers was contacting Cuffy lawyers and asking Cuffy, "Oh yeah, man, don't put that in that paperwork. Don't put his name in that paper. Why would you not want your name in this paperwork if you didn't snitch? If all you did, Big Meech, was to say, yeah, I know Fidel Suarez, then why are you worried about your name being in that paperwork?" Again, man, Tammy Cowan was a civilian. She sold insurance. She had no cases hanging over her head in order to become an informant. Again, her becoming an informant would only benefit Big Meech. There's not really too much you can say about Tammy Cowan because she did not live that lifestyle. She was not a repeat offender. She was not a drug dealer. So what more can you say about Tammy Cowan other than she was manipulated by Big Meech, aka Chuck E. Cheese? Who else gave her the idea to become a rat? Who else told her that it would be fine? I'm gonna take care of you. You already know she was fucking Blue Da Vinci. You can't trust her. Start fucking Big Meech. Damn. Then start, fucking on her handler. Damn. Then she starts stealing information from other snitches and getting paid for what other snitches was telling the DEA. This is cold Beezy. Cold Beezy. I wish I had my little thing right now. Man, she's a cold piece of work. This is a woman that goes from living a comfortable life, but this is what love will do to you. Watch who y'all love out there, man. Watch who tell you they love you. Watch who tell you, "Oh, tell me you love me," because a lot of motherfuckers that want you to tell them that you love them just want to use it and throw it in your face when it benefit them. That's it, that's all. Motherfucker that always asking you, "Do you love me, you love me, you love me," they want you to keep in the forefront of your mind how much you love them. So when they do you wrong, you ain't got to worry about it. And that's what happened to Tammy Cowan. Big Meech kept telling her, "Oh yeah, I rock with you, I fuck with you, I sock for you." But all in all he was worried about was getting from up underneath that bed by any means necessary. Now, whether that meant, throwing Tammy Cowan under the bus or that meant throwing Cuffy under the bus, he didn't really give two fucks. Somebody was going to get thrown underneath that bus so he could get thrown out of jail. That's just how it goes. So for everybody that wants to sit up here and, fight the feeling and, come with the banter that Big Meech ain't no snitch, the proof is in the pudding. Tammy Cowan wouldn't have snitched without the cooperation and information from Big Meech. Big Meech could have never got out if it wasn't for his own information and setting people up. He knew that Cuffy needed them birds. He knew that Fidel Suarez would give him a better number on them birds. He knew that I could take out two birds with one stone. But what he didn't count on is the feds not going after Fidel Suarez. See, he thought they were just going to go after Fidel Suarez and be like, "Oh yeah, man, we got Fidel Suarez and it's good. Your name not going to be in it nothing." But nah, they pulled that quarterback sneak on dog ass. And they let Fidel Suarez go and they indicted Cuffy. See, through with Cuffy, what y'all don't understand is he told y'all by him going to jail, his name would still be in the paperwork. The feds play a dirty game. So if the feds know that your name is gonna be redacted from all paperwork right here, and all I gotta do is arrest him because he's a part of this nonsense, and I get to keep your name in the paperwork, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Oh, we gonna release him to the streets and we gonna patch it up with him. We gonna tell him, man, you know what I'm saying? It was just all a big misunderstanding. It was, it wasn't meant to be like that, but you still our boy. You still gonna work for us, right? You still gonna be our gatekeeper in hip hop, right? How much y'all wanna bet Big Meech becomes some type of A&R? Some type of record label. How much y'all wanna bet? I bet you Big Meech come with an A&R job, or he comes with uh, his own record label, gatekeeping. Watch he keep pushing the music of gangster rap, sexy red, all that shit. Now, like I said, for the people that always talking about they don't hang with rats, I would I would love to see, because Lil Baby dropped out. Lil Baby said, I ain't doing the concert. It's a fact he a snitch. But 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Big Old Bloods. We gonna see. We gonna see, man. There's no way around it that Big Meech snitched on Cuffy. He probably sicked them people on Blue Da Vinci. You can't call it. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got 5. Let's talk. As always, real talk. Support the channel, support the boy, support the movement. Drop a comment though, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing, man. Rock with your boy, rock out, man. You know what I'm saying? Tune in or tune out. Drop a like or drop out. Just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Get involved. All y'all. But it's been, this situation is not really that complicated, to be honest. It's not really that complicated. Salute. Hey, shout out to Kayla for dropping that comment, man. Hitting that like button, man, and subscribing and supporting the channel. I definitely appreciate it, man. Shout out to Kayla, man. I appreciate it. It's not really that much to make you sit here and go, did Big Meech snitch? We putting niggas on a pedestal that are playing in our face. We have seen a lot of tricks come out the bag. A lot of people do things that think that they won't come back on them. But, I want to say that I don't blame Tammy Cowan that much as I don't. I don't blame Tammy Cowan that much as I blame Big Meech. Because Tammy Cowan, she's a civilian. You know what I'm saying? She's a bopper. She just wants to be known. It's alleged she was fucking on Blue Da Vinci. Then she started fucking on Big Meech. Then she started fucking on her handler. The bitch is a bop. She's a bop. She's looking for love in all the wrong places. She's looking for love in all the wrong dicks. She's looking for love with all the wrong movements. So, you getting passed around looking for love. People telling you, oh yeah, we love you, you know what I'm saying? I do this, I do that. He probably did a few things for her, made her believe in the things that he was saying and selling her. So I don't really blame Tammy until I know, like, you know what I'm saying? From what it looks like to me right now, she did it out of being in love or in a relationship with Big Meech. She did not do it for Blue Da Vinci. Even though Blue Da Vinci is on the streets, whether he took a proffer, snitch, whatever. She didn't do it for him to secure his name. She did it for Big Meech. So that tells you, to a certain degree, she was getting used. To a certain degree, she was getting hoodwinked, bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? Side hooked, side swipe, yeah. But when the orchestrator is a nigga that is out the projects, that's from out the streets, and you orchestrating niggas getting told on, you're telling. You set niggas up with them people, you telling. You are relaying the information that they want to hear, but through a third party. Nigga, you telling. Yeah, most definitely, Kayla. Most definitely, 50 already knew. And this is the thing, see, I'm a 50 fan. I'm a real big 50 fan. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite rappers, whatever, whatever. But this puts this nicks his armor for me because, Hollywood plays that, I need that ace in the hole. We playing spades. I always say we playing spades. So Hollywood, they always trying to keep that ace in the hole. I'll work with you, but if you try to do me foul, you know what I mean? That's how Hollywood is. So of course, 50, I don't think 50 fully knew at the beginning of him starting the BMF story. But I do believe that the longer he kept doing the BMF story, niggas started coming to him like, hey man, that paperwork finna come out, woochie woo woo. The girl saying woochie woo woo. So by the time, 50 was already in too deep, so to speak, with the TV show. It was already popping. Niggas liked it. He got a little bag off of it. But now I know this nigga a snitch. You feel me? All right, cool. I put some generational wealth in your son pocket. I put some generational wealth in your pocket. I ain't gonna expose you that you a snitch. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what a snitch is supposed to do. A snitch is supposed to keep his mouth closed, not link up with the ops, not do any criminal activity, and just come home and eat and stay the fuck out the way, because nigga, you told. So I believe that, 50, right before Big Meech came home, 50 had that in his arsenal. And I believe that he got in touch with Tammy Cowan. And he got in touch with Cuffy. I believe that. I'm not going to sit up here and he's probably getting in touch with a whole lot of more people just to, to always have something on Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how 50 do. 50 and Rick Ross been beefing for decades. But what people fail to realize, people always, Rick Ross. And this is what I think Big Meech did. I think Big Meech went to the what they call that, Forbes list, and was like, okay, I'm fucking with 50. He got 60 million. But Rick Ross, he got 150 million. So he did another snake move. You can't be mad at a snake for pulling a snake move. And I think that's why 50 had all that in his arsenal, because just in case this nigga come home and try to do some snake shit, I'ma get on your talk can. And see why I said what I said about 50's Forbes list and Rick Ross's Forbes list is because, yes, on paper, Rick Ross has more money than 50. But you have to ask yourself, how much of that is liquid funds? How much of that can he go get right now? It's more realistic to go in the bank and grab 50 million than it is to go in the bank and grab 160 million. Also, Rick Ross's Forbes list, his Forbes numbers comes from the car shows, come from the wing stops, comes from other endeavors. So that means they're not cashing him out for the Rick, you feel me, Rick Ross, we gonna cash you out for this. It comes in stocks and bonds. It comes in, Bitcoin type money. So it's more believable for me that 50 has more access to his money consistently than Rick Ross. Rick Ross might have to go sell a few things, put it online, put it on a bidding war. That will take some time. So if Big Meech want this nigga to, do the movie deal and all this, Rick Ross is gonna have to sell some shit. A lot of them cars, yeah. See, them cars is worth money. Them cars add up his Forbes numbers. Nigga, ain't nobody getting in the club talking about play that new Rick Ross. Ain't nobody getting in the car talking about, huh? Ain't nobody talking about Maybach music. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. So that's where I believe Big Meech made the wrong step. He thought that by Rick Ross having more money, it'll do better. It'll look better. But you forget about two things. One is 3 things. 50 stay connected in the streets. That's one. Rick Ross doesn't. 2, 50 has more realistically touching money. You might be richer than me, but I have more money I can touch faster than you. And I can do things more faster than you. Also, this is the number one. He has the money and the pettiness to go get that paperwork on Big Meech. He has that at his beck and call. And now we seen him on the phone with Tammy Cowan. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what the whole indictment was over. Like, they can sit up here and say, hold on, let me fix this. They can sit up here and say that, okay, the target was Fidel Suarez. But if you my boy, I got your back. We've been trapping for over 3 decades. Our families know each other. Our mothers know each other. I wouldn't get you to buy birds from the nigga I'm trying to set up. I wouldn't do that. Because I know how the police and the DEA work. That if I tell them I know you, they gonna run down on you. So by Big Meech telling Tammy to tell Cuffy to get up with Fidel Suarez, he put him in the play too. Remember, Tammy was talking to this nigga on the phone. So, of course, they had to start talking about some business. Big Meech, hey, man, I'm going to have my people holler at you. Cuffy told you. I went for it. That's the only fucked up thing I really did was calling and connecting with Fidel Suarez. Getting them birds. Getting that truck shipment of cocaine. So when it comes down to the Fed saying that Fidel Suarez got away because he's not in jail, he didn't get booked, he didn't get hooked up, we haven't heard about him dying. So that's lead to believe the DEA got to him and flipped him. Or it's plausible that he went back to California, but you can't escape the DEA. They got your picture. So maybe he went back to Mexico. So it's either Mexico or tag toe. So if the main character, the main suspect, the main target is no longer around, who else you gonna snitch on? Of course, Big Meech told Tammy to snitch on Cuffy. That's the only person that's there. That's the only person that gets snitched on. That is the only person that can actually help him out, that can get out of jail. If he gets convicted, Big Meech comes home. But Big Meech's name stays in the paperwork. Now remember, Cuffy told you, and Tammy confirmed it and testified to it, that if they got Fidel Suarez, Big Meech's name would be left out of all the paperwork. Cuffy became the fall guy. If you remember, they wanted the distributor. The distributor is going to be the one that comes into the hub, that comes into the city and start breaking niggas off. The distributor doesn't flood the city. The distributor floods the plug. The plug floods the city. So when the plug or the distributor, when the distributor comes in and the distributor is not locked up, automatically, Kayla, you right. Cuffy comes the fall guy. But you forget, don't forget why he became the fall guy. He became the fall guy, but he also became the target. If you remember in part 1 and part 2 of the Big Meech report, that the Fidel Suarez was the initial target. Once Cuffy hit up with Fidel Suarez and they confirmed to buy them birds and they was working with each other, and they saw that actually he was working with Tammy Cowan to become legit. This is where it becomes fucked up at, because from 2009 all the way up until he got locked up, they were working on a legit business deal with Lion Gates Films. Cuffy was finna become legit. He wasn't gonna have to sell no dope. He was gonna become a movie producer. All these motherfuckers in the hood with these movie ideas, all these niggas with these awesome stories to be told, he was gonna get paid off of that. He was gonna become legit. So initially he started as the fall guy, but once they found out he was going legit, how much money he had, and how incognito he was, he then became the target. And that's why he was taken down. He went from the fall guy to becoming the target. And the reason I say that, again, is because of what I see in this situation. Fidel Suarez didn't get locked up. He didn't take the fall with this case. On top of that, I believe he was trying to kill Tammy when he was trying to get her to take the ride with him down to St. Louis. And when he was in St. Louis, he told her to come out there. I believe that he was trying to knock her off. I believe that that he was going to kill her because he knew that they was the feds. Remember, Cuffy said they stopped talking to him at like 2013. They left him on the streets for a whole year because they didn't have nothing on him. They wanted the Mexican nigga. But before that movie comes out, before Lion Gates cuts you that check, oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and take you off the street. So he went from the fall guy to the initial target. And like I say, Cuffy could have played it cool and could have just been like, yeah, man, I got caught up in Big Meech shit. But no, he kept it 100. I never would be in this position if, you feel me? Now, niggas could say, oh, man, he didn't force you to do it. But this is my boy. I've been rocking with him ever since he been to jail. Calling me every day, 3 times a week. So people could say the banter of, or the back and forthness of, he didn't tell. I could see why you said that, but it doesn't have no ground to stand on, though. Because, like I said, in Part one and part two. If the feds were in possession of all the information they needed, they wouldn't have made a deal with Big Meech. Big Meech had some information that they wanted or that they can utilize, and Big Meech knew it. So Big Meech orchestrated her to be a snitch and said, X, Y, and the third, I need to get out. Feds say, cool, but you got the wrong one. So we gonna leave this in. And that's how Big Meech becomes exposed. You know, this it's a dirty game. What Tupac say, it's a dirty game, y'all. Y'all gotta be careful about who you fuck with and who you don't fuck with. Real talk, man. Again, like, this is a girl that got caught up uh for the love. Maybe it was for the money. She ran her mouth, she set people up, she got what she got coming to her, whether it's now or later. But she got what she got coming to her. That's for sure. That's a for sure. Um, do I feel sorry? If anything happened to her, to a certain degree, I would feel sorry because, you know what I'm saying, she was a civilian. She really don't know the depths of what she really got herself into. Um, and for her just to be used by Big Meech to where, you know, he used somebody, you know what I mean, and he doesn't honor his deal. You know, you not honoring your deal is not cool. You feel what I'm saying? You have to. You have to honor your deal with a bitch. You feel me? But karma gonna come back. Karma gonna come back. For sure, for sure. Cause Cuffy boys not gonna let Big Meech stay on this, be on the streets like that. So Big Meech gonna have to go into hiding. He's gonna go into hiding. You feel me? Oh, I'm just trying to stay low. No, nigga, you're hiding. You told on Cuffy, and you know Cuffy is coming for you. With that being said, it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't hide. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got 5. Let's talk. As it's real talk. You know, support the channel, support the boy, and above all, support the movement. Coming to a close, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your last statements, man. Hit that like button and join in that comment section, man. That like button ain't got no teeth, so just go ahead and reach, man. Again, shout out to that girl Henny for the profound content and due diligence she did on her podcast. Follow her. That's that girl Henny, all one word, no spaces, on YouTube. Great content, in-depth content. Follow her and let her know you there. For everybody else, man, you know, I say I got about like 5 more minutes. So go ahead, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe, man. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all angle is on it. And shout out to Caleb, man, keeping it lit in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Supporting the boy, supporting the channel, supporting the move, man. I definitely appreciate that, though, Caleb, man. You know what it is, man. I'm gonna go ahead and probably make you a mod for fucking around with your boy like that. You feel me? Boom. And just for definitely appreciate you for tuning in, getting jiggy on that though for your boy. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, man. It's about you know, interaction, man. You know, each one teach one, man. You know, we here, you know, to keep us, you know what I'm saying, out the woods. You know what I'm saying? Bears live in the woods, man. We trying to stay out the woods, though, man. What we trying to do is trying to see clear and stay clear, man. You know what I mean? So, I definitely appreciate those from the bottom of my soul to the top of my heart that support me, support the channel, support the movement. It don't take nothing. But everybody act like it takes something. So when you support me, I take it real big. You make comment, I smile. I get real big, man, because I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? In retrospect, um, the Big Meech report, part 3. You know, let me know what y'all think before I get up out of here, man. It's real bad. It's looking real bad. It been looking real bad. But we can't give these people the time of day. You know, we got to stop selling out the community and and stop making it royalty over loyalty. It's loyalty over royalty, man. You know, commitment over money. You know what I'm saying? Not money over commitment. So yeah, in retrospect, man, y'all kids that y'all want to be drug dealers, y'all want to be gang bangers, y'all want to think that y'all could be elusive in the underworld, the criminal world. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead and try it. You will see what you got coming to you, man. Ain't nobody out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to take care of somebody else, especially when it comes to nigga going to jail. These motherfuckers not playing fair out here no more. So with that being said, take care of each other, man, and above all, take care of yourself. Hey, yeah.